Well, hello everybody. Happy fall still. I hope you're all doing well, and I want to thank you all for being here and watching this video. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I really do. The nice ones of you, shall I say. But anyway, guys, I am making this video because of a video that I made 11 months ago, almost a year ago. I made this video, and another one actually, about being single and not dating. One of them is over 60, single, not dating. The other one is something about not dating either. I should have looked up the exact title I had on those videos. But I'm making this video because of the response I got on one of them, which absolutely stunned me. That video had a few hundred, views. Well, I want you to know that I'm sitting here making this video with no makeup on for a reason, to kind of rebel to something that I will tell you about. That video had a few hundred videos or views, and it skyrocketed over 9,000. I haven't even looked at it. It might be even more. And it was all about I talked about the experiences I had when I did date. I talked about the bad experiences I had with men. Well, that just opened a Pandora's box of men who were just angered beyond words. I can't even, I was so shocked at some of the meanness that those men their comments were. It just mean. Some of them were so bad I had to delete and ban them from my channel because of the foul language they used and because of some of the things they said, which were absolutely horrible. They were putting me down, and to give you the premise of this and why I'm doing this video, for those of you that don't know haven't watched my other videos and don't know what I'm talking about, real quick I'll tell you. One of my dating experiences was I had dated my divorce attorney, who from one Christmas to the next, the first Christmas didn't even so much get a card from him, and by the second Christmas after dating for a year, I made an entire meal, an entire Christmas meal for he and his son, his teenage son, because his freezer was filled with nothing but frozen food because neither one of them cooked. So I thought that would be a great gift to give them, and it was not a simple thing. I was struggling at the time financially, just newly divorced. My daughter actually helped me get all the ingredients to make that entire meal for them. So I put a lot of work into that meal for him and his son. Well, by the second Christmas after dating, he bought me a gift Christmas Eve. He didn't even see me or visit me or talk to me on Christmas Day. But on Christmas Eve, he came over with one of his buddy friends and dropped off a gift. Well, I waited till Christmas to open it. And don't forget, this is not about the expense or the money that was spent on the gift, although he was a very wealthy man. It was about the thought that went behind the gift. Well, when I opened that gift, it was, on Christmas morning, it was a calendar, a regular paper calendar, and a trivia game. That's what I got after a year of dating, and it was an insult to me. And yes, it was an insult. And I can't believe how I got bashed over that. Oh, you're just materialistic. You're a gold digger. You're a this, you're that. No, I am none of those things. I would have been happier if that man would have gone to Dollar Tree, back then when it was $1, and even now at $1.25. I would have been happier if that man would have gone to Dollar Tree and got me, let's see, that calendar and that trivia game was probably about 20 bucks. He could have gone to Dollar Tree and got me 20 things that I would have loved a million times more. It is not about the money or being materialistic, or I would have stayed with the jerk to hopefully use his money or get him to use it on me. That's not me, and that's why I broke up with him. That gift was an insult. That was like saying, you're not even worth me going out to find something that you would really appreciate. The other gift he gave me was a diamond and garnet gold necklace that I was excited about for Valentine's, until he told me that he didn't bother to look for it. He had his secretary go out and look for it. Well, you wouldn't believe the bashing I got for that. I'm sorry, guys. Even from women. I had some women telling me, oh, it doesn't matter, he got you a gift. Well, it does matter to me because I'm not materialistic. So to me, what mattered was that he took the time to go out and find a gift that meant something special to me. Something that when I would look at that necklace, I would remember him and I would think of him. Look at the time he took to go buy me this beautiful necklace. And not because it was diamonds and garnets, but because it was something that he took the time to go out and find. Now, when I found out it was his secretary, it lost all meaning. Every time I looked at it, I thought, oh, his secretary picked this out. I can't believe the people that bashed me for that. And I may get more even on this video. And if you use foul language or you say something really mean, I will just delete and ban you from my channel. I will block you. But yeah, it upset me because some of those comments, I could not believe how mean the men were, and a few women too. And like I told one woman, if a man can't take the time to go out and find a gift for you that is special from him to you, then as far as I'm concerned, he's not worth knowing. I'm sorry. And the excuse that some men gave me, well, he's a busy attorney and successful and he makes lots of money, so he's got to keep doing this and that, what have you. Well, anybody with brains knows if a man is too busy all the time to even go out and buy you a gift so that it's special, he's going to be too busy for you all the time. He's always going to use being busy as an excuse for a lot of things. No, thank you. And also the fact that I knew that he went, and he was also a heavy drinker, which was a real turnoff to me. And it was also a turnoff that he bragged about his money all the time. Oh, this is an Armani suit. These are Italian shoes that cost $800. He was always bragging in some way. He drove his Porsche, he drove his Jag, he drove, there was always this brag in there about his money, which was a total turnoff to me. And that's not how a gold digger thinks. And the fact that I watched him go to the parties and the dinners and the bars. All he wanted to do was drink. He never did anything with me but take me to a bar to drink and to a restaurant to drink, back to his house to drink. We never did anything together special, like, I don't know, go to the zoo, go for a drive, just fun things, go to a movie, just something. No, it was bars and restaurants, drinking. That was it. So I got fed up with him. And when I got that horrible gift of a calendar and a trivia, yes, I broke up with him 3 days later. That was an insult. But this video is about the fact that I could not believe the meanness in the comments from the men. And I'll tell you what, some of them were so vulgar, I just immediately deleted them and blocked that man. And one man had the utter gall to tell me that in order, basically, I'm just saying it as best as I can. I'm not going to do it word for word, but what he said was that to stay in shape and to take care of myself, I need to get a man to give me motivation to be the best I can be. Well, you know what? No. Of course, this man was in his 70s, so it was like he's got another type of thinking from the 50s. If I do anything concerning my makeup, my hair, my clothes, my weight, my anything, it's going to be for me. It's to make me happy, not because of a man. I'm sorry. I had men tell me, "Oh, you're just a bitchy feminist." Well, I'm sorry, because I don't want to cater to a man. I don't want to be subservient to a man. I don't want to be what I am because of a man. No, I'm not a feminist. And maybe so what if I am a little bit. Yeah, thank goodness women have come a long way from long ago where they thought the only thing to do was dress up and be pretty for a man and do anything he wants. And we've all seen those commercials, if you've looked on YouTube, of commercials from the 50s. The woman is in her dress and heels and full makeup and hair done and jewelry, and she's vacuuming and she's dusting and she's cooking in a pan. Yes, just totally done up for her man. Well, thank goodness women have a lot of women have come out of that way of thinking. So he had the gall to tell me that getting a man is what would help me be a better person in essence. And I'm like, I can't even believe that. Another one told me that that attorney knew that basically what he said was, an attorney is smart enough to be able to pick out a gold digger when he sees one. Well, I wrote back to him and told him it had nothing to do with the gift or how much. It was the fact that he did not pick out that gift of a necklace, and it meant nothing to me. I explained to him my feelings. That guy actually wrote back and apologized and said he was very sorry for the comment. He didn't know me and he was wrong. And I'm glad he did that, because he was wrong. But guys, I'm telling you, reading all those comments from those videos, right now, I can't even tell you how grateful I am that I don't have a man in my life. Just seeing those comments so rude and so mean and so thoughtless and so, some of them just so nasty, it just really reinforced how I feel now. When I made that video about a year ago, I was in a place where I was feeling lonely, wishing I had a guy, blah, 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 you know, and all that kind of stuff. Not anymore. Ever since I started this routine that I found online about telling yourself 10 things or more every morning before you get out of bed, and when you go to bed at night while you're lying in bed ready to fall asleep, you tell yourself 10 things or more that you're extremely grateful for. Extremely grateful for if you're feeling lonely or depressed. It worked. Boy, did it work. It was hard to do. I did it, but it was hard to do because, man, when you're down and out or you're feeling depressed, it's hard to be grateful for things, but I did it. And I even talked to one of my daughter's friends who, she's single, she's alone, living alone, and she's happy. She's a happy person, and like she said, yeah, it'd be great to meet somebody, but she's not going to change who she is, and she's not going to put up with any crap from men as women have done for so long. And yes, I know that men put up with crap from some women too. It can go either way. I get that. But I'm talking as a woman now. I'm speaking as a woman now and what I've been through. Those videos I made were in no way a man bashing video. I was just talking about my personal experience and what I went through and how terrible it was with the men that I met online, with the attorney, with, you know, just the whole dating scene was just a nightmare. But yet, these men came out to bash me and tell me things that were just mean. They were just unkind. And I deleted and blocked the ones that I just thought were they were too out there. But guys, I could not believe it. I couldn't believe the meanness. And not just from, not just from older men, but from younger men too. Like one younger guy said, oh, you old women aren't worth, as he put it, the squeeze of the juice. We all know what that meant. And I read comments like that from younger men. Oh, old women are this, old women are that. I was like, oh my God, the males, too many males of this world they're just vicious, they're mean, they're cruel, their moral character is so just rotten, And as I read the comments, some of them I had to laugh at. I will be honest with you, I had to laugh because they were so mean and so outdated, making it seem like a woman is here just to please a man with who she is, what she looks like, how she dresses, how her makeup is, how everything is just perfect for the man. And I will be honest, I had to laugh because I thought, oh my God, this is like from another era, you know? And they did make me laugh. They don't realize how foolish they look in talking that way, you know, commenting that way. But it just, I couldn't believe what that brought out. To have that video go from a few hundred views to thousands, it just blew my mind. And it even blows my mind even more that any woman would feel that as long as the man is spending money on you, that's all that matters. Well, not to me, it doesn't. What matters to me is the thoughtfulness and the care in giving a gift to me. If you're happy with your guy saying, well, I had my secretary or I had a neighbor go buy your gift, and you can look at it and appreciate it, well, I don't even know what to say about that. That'd be like me buying my daughter a gift or one of my kids or grandkids a gift and saying, well, I didn't have time, I'm too busy, so I sent the neighbor out to find you something. Well, my daughter would look at that gift and she'd be like, well, you know, because we exchange gifts all the time. And we're big Dollar Tree fans too, just so you know. If that guy had gone and spent 20 bucks on me at Dollar Tree, I would have been happy, because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of things in Dollar Tree I can find that I really like. And I especially love the fact that they're only $1.25. Liked it better when it was $1, but oh well, you know. But yeah, I don't want my daughter to look at a gift from, not from me, but bought by me, in the way that she'd look at it and go, oh, her neighbor bought that. She might like the gift. She might think, wow, it's a cool gift, but she's not going to have the memory of me buying it for her, or my sons, or my grandkids. They wouldn't have the memory of grandma buying them that gift. And that's what I think a gift should be. It should be a memory of that person taking the time and being thoughtful and caring enough to get something that is appropriate for you. And that means a lot to me. Not the expense, not the money. I'm no gold digger. If I was a gold digger, let me tell you, I dated 4 men that were very, very wealthy. And when I saw who they were, lights out, it's done, it's over. No, I wanted nothing more to do with them. I could have used them. I could have used them for all I could have. Let me tell you, I could have. But when I saw they weren't the right person for me, they were gone. Because that's not who I am. And anybody who says, well, you should just be appreciative of any gift he gives you. No, I'm not going to appreciate a gift that is bought by somebody else because it doesn't hold the memory of him getting it for me. And that's me. Everybody's different. To me, being materialistic is saying, I don't care who buys it for me, just gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm not that way in any way, shape, or form, and never will be. Never. And so when I saw all those comments and I saw how many views, I was like, whoa, what did I open up here? And my daughter said, when I told her, she said, oh, men take everything so personally. And she's happily married with 3 kids, so don't sit there and say, like one guy said, oh, I pity you and your daughter for being so materialistic. My daughter is in no way, shape, or form materialistic. She's always looking for the deals. She's always shopping at Dollar Tree. She's always looking for the best she can get for her money. She's not one of those kind of people. And even her son, one of her sons, loves shopping at Goodwill and thrift stores because he can get original clothing that you don't find in the stores. He can find original stuff. So he's learning, wow, I can buy a lot for my money rather than going and buy new. He's 15. So he's got that thinking too. We enjoy thrifting. We love it because there is nothing better than buying something really nice, or maybe a designer name or whatever that would cost a fortune, and you spend 6 or 10 bucks on it, or 3 bucks or 4 bucks. And I don't want anything in my home that any and everybody has. I want original and unique things. So she is like that too. So no. So that guy was so wrong in saying, oh, I pity you. I could not believe the meanness, guys. I will repeat that over and over. I could not believe the meanness that they wrote. And you can go back to those videos. One of them is, I think it's, I should have it memorized, right? It's my video. Over 60, single, not dating. The other one, I think it's dating, pros and cons, or something like that. But they're not that long back, you know. And you can see the comments. And there were some kind men, I will say that. There were some that wrote some very kind comments, and one of them even said, I'm so sorry, you know, that you're getting mean, you know, basically he said, I'm sorry you're getting such mean comments, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, guys, I have reached a point where just, oh, and I've gotten so many comments from women who are so happy they're not dating, especially my age group. But even younger ones have said the same thing. But their comments they left me, I am so glad I'm not dating. I'm so done with the BS from men. I'm so tired of all that they are. They don't care, they're this, that they just want a caregiver. They just want somebody to be their nurse, their maid, their cook, their housekeeper, you name it, their caregiver. You know, concerning my age group. And I'm finding that a lot of women, thank goodness, are not willing to put up with stuff from men anymore. And that was another comment a man made. He said that I should, get this, I can't even believe it, he said, you need to lower your standards to attract a man. Hell no, I'm not going to lower my standards. That was my mistake in marriage before. I didn't have high enough standards and ended up in hell in the marriage and divorce. No. I couldn't believe he said that. He actually said I needed to lower my standards to be able to attract a man. Well, honey, you can lower your standards all you want, but I won't. I absolutely will not. If I end up being alone from now at 69 years old till the day I die, then so be it. But I will not lower my standards just to have a man in my life. No, thank you. That is so 40s, 50s thinking, you know. I mean, really. You do everything for the man. You please the man. You show the man that he's everything to you. And there was another comment that I made on, you know, the news site Yahoo, and then you can comment on some of their articles. There was one about I can't remember what it was, but it was about a woman writing that her boyfriend wanted her to move to where he wants to move, and she was like, no, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to leave my life. Oh, one man made a comment and said, if you really loved your man, you would go to the ends of earth with him and move wherever you want to. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I wrote back and said, no, I would never, ever leave my home, my family, my children, my grandkids, my lifestyle for a man, because it could change on a dime after we moved to wherever he wanted to. I'm not going to lose my life and risk, or my lifestyle, my living, just to please some man to go move where he wants to. No, I won't do it. I'm too old for that. It might be different if you're young and you want to start off somewhere else, but at my age, hell no, I'm not going to. And I just had to make this video, and that's why I'm not doing makeup all the time. I'm not going to. Like I said when I first started back after being on for 2 years on YouTube, I'm going to have my days when I'm done up, days when I don't do anything, because I want to make a video when the moment inspires me. I'm not going to be one of those who have every Sunday have a video, every Saturday or whatever. No, because that would take the fun out of it for me. And I just now started getting paid for that, for making YouTubes. I just started on AdSense. So anybody that subscribes and likes and does all that, that helps me a lot. As a single mom, living alone with my 2 dogs, single woman, all of that helps me and I appreciate it. But I won't be begging anybody to subscribe like you see a lot of people do. And the reason I won't is because as a YouTuber myself who watches YouTube videos, if I like somebody's channel, I will automatically subscribe. They could tell me 10,000 times, subscribe, subscribe, hit the like button, blah, blah, blah. But if I don't like the channel, you're not going to convince me to subscribe. If I like it, I will subscribe because I want to be notified of any oncoming videos. So yeah, I'm not one to always ask that. It would be nice if people who like my video always subscribe, yes, because it would help me out with the algorithm and getting the videos out there. But it is what it is. I just feel like I'm begging people, oh, please subscribe, please hit that like button, please, I beg of you. It means so much to me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I can't do that, guys. So maybe I'm hurting myself and not doing that, I don't know, but it just doesn't feel right to me because, like I said, if I like something, I'll subscribe. You don't need to tell me. But anyway, guys, I just had to make this video because I was really shocked at the meanness and the insensitivity. Like one wrote me and he said, "You're just an old haggard woman. Who would want you?" I was like, wow, that is a young person who, if that person is lucky enough, they will get old. If not, maybe karma's going to say, "Gee, you don't like older people? Well, then I'm not going to let you get old. We'll end your life early, you know?" But the mean comments didn't upset me in the way that I was offended personally. It just made me mad that there are men out there who still think the way they do. And of course, I've always known there are always jerks out there. And like I said, this can apply to men too, with women who are out there, no good. But this is about me, talking about what I've experienced. And I gotta tell you, I am so grateful. I'm looking at my dogs on the couch, sound asleep on this. We had snow, that's why I'm in my velvet outfit here. We had snow and cold weather. It's cloudy and cold right now, and I'm looking at my little dogs on their puffy blanket on the couch, and I'm thinking, wow, you guys are the loves of my lives. You love me unconditionally. You don't expect me to look any certain way. You just love me. And I love them so much. They make me laugh. They bring me joy. They give me protection. They give me a lot of things that a lot of men can't give women. Let's be honest. And they try to act like they're just all that, right? They're just all that. The men that I got those comments from, that told me that with you disagreeing with me being upset with these jerks, you're a jerk. Basically, that's what those comments told me. You are a jerk who agrees with the jerk. And that tells me a lot about those men who made the mean comments. It really does. Because like I said, I did not sit there and just bash men. I told them about my bad experiences dating. And some of them were pretty rotten. Let me tell you, pretty rotten. And so, yeah, guys, and for you ladies out there, don't settle. Don't lower your standards to just have a man in your life, because you'll regret it. I know I did. I didn't have high enough standards, like I said, and I regretted very deeply what that marriage brought to me. I should have known better. I really should have. But sometimes when we're a lot younger, we don't think very well. It takes years later to stop and say, I now value myself. I know what I'm worth as a human being and as a woman, and I will not settle for some jerk just to say, I've got a man in my life, I'm not alone. No, thank you. I'll take my little dogs over being with the wrong guy. That's all there is to it. And that's why I went with no makeup or anything today, because I'm here to say, you know what? You don't like me just as I am, then you go on your way, because I'm a good person. I'm a very good person who would never take advantage of a man because of his money or anything like that. Never, ever. I don't have the kind of conscience that would allow me to do that. But I do have the kind of conscience that says if you're not going to treat me right, if you don't know how to make a woman feel good as a human being, then you're not worth my time in any way, shape, or form. So anyway, guys, I had to vent. I had to get it out because I can't believe there are still so many men like that out there. I can't. It's hard for me to believe. But they are. They're out there. Be wary, be aware, and don't settle. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you later, and I will see you in my next video. Come here, Lily. Come here, baby. Pixie won't come. She stays warm and comfy. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm in my winter snow suit. Come on. Say bye-bye, baby. Say, I love my mommy no matter what. I just love her unconditionally. Anyway, guys, take care. See you later. Okay, baby. Get down.